You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibilities. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.
Yo, 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 yo.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Sorry, y'all. My sound literally just kicked in, which it was like, what?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Hustle Squad. Welcome back, YouTube.
What up, YouTube?
We back, y'all.
Back and full effect, baby.
We need y'all to share, like, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Come on, let's go.
This is the season finale. Let's get it. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, so this is the season finale.
Come on, man.
The last episode of season 4.
Come on.
Okay.
We got less than 7 weeks away from the beginning of the year.
2022.
So, not only do we got that, less than 60 days. And we're finna drop this new season on y'all. And after that, we changing the game up.
Yeah, changing. We're going to change everything up for 2022. We like, things to look fresh, things to look new.
Fresh, dressed like a million.
Our 1 year podcast anniversary is coming up in about 4 months.
About 4 months.
So we're excited about that. It's just lots of new things are coming. But what we really want to come and talk to you guys about is maximizing these last days of 2021, y'all.
Maximizing it, baby.
Now is the time to apply, as everybody likes to say, pressure.
Hustle without remorse.
Right. So if you've been playing around all 2021,
let's go get it.
Or maybe like your thoughts have kind of been all over the place.
Come on.
You may have been like in a state of like depression almost.
Wow.
Maybe you had like scattered thoughts, state of depression, maybe things didn't go quite like you wanted them to go this year. Wow. It's okay. Like, take these... That's what I gotta deal with. Take these last days and, like, really just zoom in and focus.
Lock in.
On what it is that you want to do.
Come on.
And start now. Like, use this last... part of the year to really get started and really think about what's important to me.
Come on.
Where do I want to be this time next year? Do I still want to be sitting here saying, man, I had scattered thoughts again this year, or I was depressed again this year? No, like, what am I going to do to change the trajectory of how my life is going?
Like
hey guys, do you need a little extra motivation some days? Well, we have the perfect thing for you.
Yes.
We launched our motivational tees at onemarriage2hustlersapparel.com.
Yes.
Go check them out.
And if you just want to be motivated, man, these shirts not only will motivate you, they inspire you every day. When you can walk around, you can be able to wear them. So. Right.
And if you do purchase, be sure to snap a photo and tag us on Instagram or DM us your photo so we can repost it on our page at One Marriage, Two Hustlers on IG. You can also send it to us on Facebook.
And remember, these are the shirts that keep you motivated. Go ahead.
To get to where I'm trying to go.
Y'all should be writing these notes down. Because before you become successful, your mindset gotta match your skill set.
Exactly.
Hello? Your mindset gotta match your skill set.
So even though you have the idea, you have to start to develop the skills to get where you're trying to go. And so the first step
is believing in yourself, your mindset.
Your mindset.
To get you to your skill set.
And you can't just leave your ideas here. They have to start to come to fruition. And so he said something key. Write it down. Get a journal. Get a piece of paper.
Come on.
Write it down what you want to do and just start working at those things that are on your list.
Because guess what? note takers are money makers.
Right.
If you ain't taking no notes, you know what I'm saying, on these podcasts, note takers are money takers. I believe we dropped so many gems this year. Mm-hmm. We had so many amazing episodes with so many amazing people that gave away information that should have transformed your life. The information should have already shift you to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. You should already be taking like what you've been learning from these episodes. And if you're not
go back
on Patreon and you don't have access to all the episodes, y'all, it's worth the $5. Like, some of y'all are so skeptical about every little thing. It's like, dude, it's $5. Like, I don't want your $5. The $5 is to support the content, to support when we have people coming on.
The editing,
everything. The time. Like, it takes a lot of effort to get people to come and be a part of our podcast and share this information with you. So it's worth the $5.
Repeat after me.
There's tons of information. Go ahead.
My mindset, it would never match my skill set if I don't take the time to develop it.
And that with development comes investment. Y'all are so scared to take money and invest it in what means the most to you. If it means that much to you, the thing that you love the most, you will take it and invest it back into your skill set. Like, there's no way you're gonna get better if you don't invest money. It's kind of like learning a new skill. It's like, you can get free information and you can practice, but you're really not going to get what you want until you take some money
and invest
some more time and invest it into what you're trying to do. We can tell you from experience, like, everything costs, y'all. It costs it. And then when people say it takes money to make money, they're not lying. You have to take a chance, and if you don't take a chance on anybody, take a chance on yourself.
Come on, you are your best investment, and that's what you have to realize, that your best investment is you. And so I tell people, NOW means what?
What?
NOW. Now. Okay. So now. So write this down. Now means no opportunity wasted. All right. So now you have to position yourself to say, I'm not wasting no opportunity that's in front of me. I'm taking advantage of it. You listening to this podcast for a reason. You are helping yourself to develop to the place where you need to go. So, and
seize the moment. Like, the moment's now. Like, tomorrow's not promised. I talked to somebody today. They said, I talked to my sister last night. 8 hours later, somebody said, oh, she's gone. Like, y'all, time is of the essence. And we say this all the time in all of our episodes pretty much. It's like, value your time. Like, it's easy to sit and watch TV all day. It's easy to say, like, because right now, earlier, we've been working pretty much all day, then trying to do stuff for my house. Then yesterday, I wanted to take my dad out because I didn't get a chance to take him out for his birthday because we were busy. And it's like, you have to cherish moments, live in the moment. Like, TV is pre-recorded. I can always go and watch that.
Come on.
I still have to be in the moment and be present and maximize my time. Like, my husband and I, we have what we like to call business meetings. I'm not gonna drop too many gems on y'all today.
Yeah.
But we talk about all these things that we need to do to prepare for what we want and where we are now.
Come on.
And for our marriage. And it's like,
hey guys. Hey, listen, have you joined our Patreon family yet? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But guess what? If I was you, I'd go to patreon.com/1marriage2hustles right now.
Check us out for more exclusive content. Join our Patreon family. We have behind the scenes footage. We have Q&As, bonus episodes, one-on-one interaction. Get to know us a little more. And we also offer merch discounts.
Also, last thing, remember this. If you watch us like you watch TV, you might watch your relationship grow. We see you guys inside of it.
If we don't take the time to do that, you may go weeks and weeks and something may be bothering you, and I will never know because we just keep going and we never stop to really live in the moment and talk about what's going on now. Make sure that you do that, because what you don't want is to keep going and then you're just kind of like a hamster in the on the wheel. You're just going. Nothing's really getting done. Nothing's getting finished.
Forward, just sitting there.
You're just going. You're just going, and it's like, maximize your time. Get stuff done. Like, live in the moment. The people on TV are already rich. It's like they're already rich, and you're watching their lives, living through them. When you need to be creating your own life.
You don't want me to drop that gem, because that gem can be offensive.
Go ahead.
That gem can be offensive.
So, go ahead.
TV is a place where, TV is a place where broke people go watch rich people. I'm gonna tell you guys. Listen. I'm trying to recap, because I don't think you guys understand how serious it is. Your mindset must match your skill set. All right. Again, your mindset must match your skill set. Another thing, the time is now. All right. Now means you got less than 60 days. There's no opportunity wasted. You do not have time to be wasting valuable minutes and seconds spending time with things that don't make sense. If a 5-minute conversation not gonna help you 5 years from now, don't waste the time. You know what I'm saying? If a 5-minute argument is and you argue with this person or this situation, it's not gonna matter 5 years from now, don't waste that time. You will be surprised how fast time is going, and you see how much time wasted. What if you had a preview of your life this year? A preview. What if somebody set you down and they rewinded from the first of the year, from the time you watched TV to the time you was productive with your life, with your kids? What would that look like? It's kind of like having an American Express card. The thing about American Express card, when you swipe it, it gives you a yearly analysis of what you spend your money on for the whole year. Same with how you gotta look at your life. What are you spending your time, your money, your energy? What are you doing? Because
that's the first thing people say when we ask them why haven't they done something or what are they waiting on. Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. Lies. So be real with yourself. It's not even about us just saying. We're not just saying it. You have to be real with yourself. Like, I even had to hold myself accountable. You have to hold yourself accountable. It's easy to do what's comfortable. It's easy to do what's comfortable. Why? Because everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing what's comfortable. Everybody's doing what's comfortable. Everybody's doing what's trending. That's easy. But to step outside the box.
Come on.
And say, no, I want to do what I want to do. I don't really want to do that.
Facts.
And I have time to do what I want to do. I don't want to do. You're going over there? I'm sorry, I don't want to do that.
If you do what others are not doing today, you will be able to do what they can't do tomorrow. And
people will literally look at you like, oh my God. Wow. How did y'all do? Time. We sacrifice time.
And strategy.
You have to be strategic about everything.
Reverse engineering, already seeing it, laying it out, looking at your brands, your businesses. You know, we got classes we enter into this month. These classes, these are different classes. Investment. It wasn't free.
It's not free.
You know what I'm saying? So we got classes that we enter into this month. But it's to make ourselves, to make our brands, to make what we're doing better.
And you may say, man, I don't have money. Sit down and write out all your bills.
Come on.
And say, okay, what can I cut? How can I save $10 a month, $20 a month? Okay, I need $500 to invest in this course.
Come on.
So I can learn more about this, so I can be able to do this. Like, you have to really plan out what you want to do and how you're going to do it, how you're going to get there. And that's going to take time and sacrifice. It's not just going to come to you. And you may look at somebody else's life and be like, oh, they got it easy, or they got all this stuff. Yeah, but I guarantee you they sacrificed something and they put in some time and work to get there. Like, Stop trying to make people feel guilty for being successful. Yes.
Today's episode is brought to you by Hellofresh. Do you feel like you are stuck in a dinner rut? With Hellofresh, you get fresh, pre-measured ingredients with mouth-watering seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. Skip all those trips to the grocery store and count on Hellofresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. You can now enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in 30 minutes or less. With over 25 recipes to choose from each week, there is something for everyone to enjoy. All recipes are designed and tested by professional chefs and nutritional experts to ensure deliciousness and simplicity. Guys, go check out HelloFresh. You can customize all of your meals for 2 people, 4 people, whatever works for your household. If you want to do 2 people and you want to have leftovers, great portions. Everything is pre-measured. My favorite meal is the barbecue chicken with the roasted green beans and the mashed potatoes. Guys, you have got to check out the meals. They are so fresh. All the ingredients are fresh. Everything comes right to your door. Check it out, guys. Go to the link in our show notes to get $80 off, including free shipping on HelloFresh, the #1 meal kit.
Oh, you need to remain humble. Yes, but it's okay for me to be cocky too. It's okay to be a little cocky.
Facts.
Because I know who my father is and I know what I do and I put in time, and he said if I do that, then he's going to make everything line up right accordingly.
Good measure.
Don't get mad at me for having more than what you have when you're not putting in the same effort and time that I am.
Big facts.
That's called jealousy. It's not about me not being humble.
Come on.
That's called jealousy. Like,
come on.
Do your part.
Do your
and
part.
hold yourself accountable.
Because I when I look at people, man, I'm really like, this One Man's True Hustler brand this is a real self-talk for you guys. This is a motivation for you guys to really be taking down some copious notes. Because what? Note takers are what? Money makers. Note takers are money makers. And when you guys understand that mindset and you understand that, man, I need to get to the next level. Every level, there's always going to be another devil. So there's always going to be somebody trying to stop you from getting there. But you can't worry about that.
And those are the people that's like, oh, well, for example, everybody got a podcast.
Well,
oh, well, you know, this person doing podcasts and it's a hard market.
Good luck.
Let me tell you something about Lloyd, Christen, and myself. We always say this, we don't come to take sides.
We come to take
over our own journey, our own path, our own way of doing stuff. So somebody could be doing it, that's great. We want everybody to succeed, that's awesome. But when I'm focused on just my journey, it's kind of like tunnel vision. Like I don't see anything else. I don't see anybody. I don't have time. Do we look at other podcasts and get ideas and critiques? Sure, of course you should do that. But it's not about that. It's not about it. They have their followers. We're gonna have our followers. Like, it's room out here for everybody to win. So if you're out here telling yourself, oh, I can't do it because so-and-so's doing it, but that's something I really love, but she's doing it, so I don't want to do it because I might take some of her customers or some of her followers. It's like, sis, we all can win. It's okay. Everybody is different. People that are drawn to a certain type of person may not be drawn to them. You know, they may be drawn to you, but may not be drawn to them. You may click with them, they may not click with you. It's okay, y'all. It's okay for people to do the same thing. And it's okay to come together and network about it too. So it's like, stop being so close-minded to where you don't want to network with people or you don't want to see other people win because y'all are doing the same thing.
Big facts.
That's mistake number one.
The thing is this though, and I heard this the other day, it says we all have people that God has for us.
Right.
People that are going to be attached to us. So again, for instance, you go to a black community that I didn't see, or my community, and you see churches on every block. Okay? Now, the point I'm making is, it doesn't matter the church because people are gonna like this pastor more than like this pastor. You know what I'm saying? So like with my business is some people are gonna be drawn to me and my topics. Some people are gonna be drawn to other things. But my mind is so locked in and focused that I don't worry about what nobody else is doing, because I figured out that at the end of the day, whoever's for me, if God got me to help 1,000 people, then that's who He had me to help. But let me tell you the secret. Let me tell you how funny God is, though. He's so funny that if you do not do it, He gonna give it to somebody else and let you see that same ideal that He gave to somebody else, and you be like, well, I thought about that a couple years ago. Well, you didn't pursue it. But let me tell you something about God's ideals and God's gifts. He have to use us to put them out to the earth. Mm-hmm. So once He using us to put them out to the earth, either He gonna use you or He gonna use somebody else. But that work will get done.
Exactly. And it's like you have to be about the action. You can't always be about, oh, well, I don't know, or man, what you think. Sometimes you just gotta leap.
Man.
You gotta take a leap of faith.
Come on.
Even when you're not sure what's on the other side. Like, it's hard. People are gonna try to talk you out of it. They're gonna try to give you a plan. They're gonna try to say, oh, well, maybe you should think about this, but you have to do what's in your heart. So if you prayed about it, you planned it out, step, just keep stepping, move forward with it. Because you just never know what the outcome is going to be. And it's easy for somebody who's never done what you're trying to do to tell you how to do it. It's easy for them to sit on the outside
to
critique and watch and tell you what you should do and what you shouldn't do, but they're not doing anything. They're just sitting here watching.
Listen, repeat after me. Excuses are reasons.
Today's episode is brought to you by DB. DB is a Scandinavian brand that makes backpacks and bags to help people on the move stay ready for anything. From the streets to the peaks, DB's gear is travel tested by some of the world's best athletes, adventurers, and creators. Over the past decades, DB has designed and developed, released, and redefined the best bags in the market. With DB's patented hookup system, you are able to attach smaller products to your backpack, roller, or tote. Guys, I can't stress enough how important it is to have a great bag, especially when you're traveling. I'm a travel agent. I tell my clients all the time that you need a good bag because, you know, when the airline people are loading your luggage, it can get very, messy. They're throwing things. You might get your luggage and it's damaged. With this brand, you don't have to worry about that. So we are teaming up with DB to exclusively offer our listeners 10% off your next purchase by using the code POD10. That's POD10, or going to the link in our show notes. DB, it's time to move on. Time to get going. Go check it out, guys.
Excuses is for the useless, man. Don't be useless. So look, 7 quick things. Number 1, you say you're tired. Guess what? You go to sleep earlier. All right? Number 2, you say you out of shape. Guess what? Exercise more. Number 3, you say you got no time. Guess what? Stop watching TV. Number 4, you say you got no money. Learn how to either create wealth, start a business, or go get a second job. But you got to make some kind of sacrifice. The next one is, you say you got no knowledge. Listen, go invest in yourself. Actually, invest in yourself. And the last one, you say you got low energy. Guess what? Eat healthier. Stop just eating a whole bunch of junk. Mm-hmm. This is a thing that said no excuses, man. Excuses is out.
And they're lame, to be honest. Like, I hear people say, oh, well, I have kids. There's so many people that have kids and they out here grinding.
Getting it.
Their kids coming with them.
Motivation.
We went to a restaurant that we used to go to when we first started dating. It's like a bar and a restaurant, and it's closed, but it's going to be black owned now. And so we went, and then there's 2 little kids at the door, 2 little African American kids. They're like, oh, sorry, we don't open until January.
Yes.
And I started, and I'm like, oh, they're about to be black owned. Let's see. So their dad came to the door, and he's like, yeah, we're opening, But just to see, like, him having his kids with him, they're already growing up knowing that I can do anything I want to do. If I want to own something, I can.
Mindset.
My parents have pretty much laid it out. That's the kind of generational wealth you want to create. You want to have your children watch you. Take them with you. It's okay. Teach them. Train them up. Like, don't act like, oh, they can't go there because they're a kid. Like, no, they can watch you. You got to teach them. If they're not behaving, you have to teach them.
Yes.
They're interrupting you, you have to teach them that that's not okay. And when it's time to talk and when it's not. Like, those are things you have to teach them. Like, but don't leave them out of the process because they'll end up like we ended up. Like, okay, now I'm older and I have to figure this out on my own.
It's tough.
If we were trained that way,
It's
if we
tough.
were groomed that way, it would have been a lot different.
It's big
Our
tough.
journey would have been a lot different. So think about that when you say, oh, I can't do this because I have kids. Like, people find a way to make it work.
And the thing I try to tell people too, man, is don't beat yourself up to the point where you stop doing what you're supposed to do. The problem with a lot of people is they beat themselves up ridiculously. They say, well, I tried this, it didn't work. I tried this, it didn't work. First of all, when you tried it, did you have some kind of mentor to help you get there? Or was you out just trying to do something? The problem with a lot of people is we're trying to figure out everything without some kind of mentor. Exactly what I told my wife, I said, babe, we got 2 classes we gotta go. One is a 5-day class and one is a Sunday class.
And that's not the first class we've invested in.
Yeah, so I'm saying we gotta go to the class because these are gonna be parts of our business that we're gonna have so that can make it better.
And the thing about it is those people that we're attending the class, they've already done it.
Yes.
So why make it harder on yourself trying to figure it out when somebody's already done it and they're willing to show you the way? Yes, you have to pay them for their time and their service.
Yes.
That's only right. You would want to be compensated for your time and your service.
Yep.
Like, some of y'all act like everything should be free. I'm sorry,
not.
that's just not the world we live in. That's not realistic. And it's not fair to ask somebody to spend time and give you their knowledge and show you the way for free.
Come on.
That's not fair, y'all.
Come on.
Let's be real here. And so, like he said earlier, don't be mad when you see somebody succeeding at something that God gave you the idea or the vision for a long time ago. Don't be mad. You just didn't put it into action.
Today's podcast is presented by Podgo. Podgo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from Podgo. Apply today to become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers that fit your audience. That's pod.co at podgo.co, and be sure to add our podcast in the How Did You Hear About Podgo section of the application.
Big facts. And again, like I said, this episode was, and this is the season finale of this is episode 20 of season 4, but we really just want to have like a straight up talk with you and say, listen, not only if we can do it, you can do it, but you need to have your mindset, match your skill set. You need to take an opportunity at a time is now, which means no opportunity wasted. All right. You need to say, listen, note takers are money makers. You need to position yourself, and these are things that you should be writing down, telling yourself on a daily basis. And when you come listen to our podcast, know that we're not just talking, we're trying to drop value and plant a seed in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard this the other day too. It says, the problem with people is they want you to give them the fish. But look, this is my thing. I'm going to give you the seeds. It's up to you to go plant the seeds.
To water them.
And to water it once you plant it. Yes. So I can give you the seeds so you can grow. But if you're not allowing yourself to push or to water, nurture, cultivate, whatever word you want to use, if you're not doing this, you can't succeed.
That's true. You can't succeed, y'all. So we just wanted to just, like he said, just bring this to you. God always speaks through us when we get on here, because we were literally like, okay, this is the direction we're going to go, and God takes it where he wants it to go. I love when it happens. So we hope you guys got something out of this episode and from our other episodes this season. This has been a great season.
Hold on, dude. If you guys have a particular person you want to try to get on here, don't get too crazy. We're not big yet, but we coming. You know, so don't get too crazy talking about me. I'll reach out to anybody. I'll try to get Oprah on here.
Yeah, if you know someone that's like
very knowledgeable.
And even on my husband's podcast, y'all know we announced that he started his podcast. If you're not subscribed to his channel, go ahead and subscribe. It is Why Now Is Your Time. One all together, no spaces. Why Now Is Your Time. And follow him because he has the Entrepreneur podcast.
Yes.
So if you know any great entrepreneurs, go ahead and reach out to him, DM him. Make sure you're subscribed to his channel though. Also, if you know any couples that's just doing the thing, they out here hustling.
We want to interview a lot of them
too. We would love to have them on OM2H, One Marriage, Two Hustlers.
Because big plan, I'm telling you, 2022 finna be so crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, y'all.
I'm so hyped, man. It's gonna be like, have you ever like seen something that was like, man, I'm like, I've been wanting to touch it, but then it's like, but you never thought you would get there. But then once you're there, you're like, oh my God, I'm about to actually touch that thing.
Yes, when things start aligning.
And
God start doing his thing.
Man.
I'm telling you, the best, I always say this, the best is yet to come.
Man.
Like, we can have plans and we can make plans. And we talk about writing down our plans.
Come on.
And all of them seem to come to pass. They just don't come to pass how we think they should.
Ooh.
So don't be so quick to quit your journey when there's a detour.
Ooh, might be a detour because sometimes
God
want to take you the long route for two reasons. The first reason is because you're so used to going one way. The second reason is sometimes he wants you to see the scenery and let you know there's more than one route to get there. I tell people, and I just put this post down, you cannot take the elevator to success. You got to take the stairs. You know why? So you can build some muscles. You know what I'm saying? You can build while you're on your way up.
Because it can be a roadblock.
Man, some of you want to get in the elevator might get stuck. All you get in the elevator, you want the easy ride. God don't work that way. He wants you to take the stairs all the way to each level. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we thank you guys for watching this podcast because I'm lit, man. I'm so hyped up. Yep. 2022, season 5 coming. It's coming in the next week. Listen, we got a lot of cool topics, I got some more people I'm reaching out to. Hopefully we can finish this one interview too with this young lady, but she'll be on Patreon. But I'm trying to finish that.
Yeah, we have some great content on Patreon. The link is in our bio. Click the link.
Video number 80. This video number 80. Do you understand? 80 videos in less than 7 months? Woo!
Come on, you should be on Patreon.
And this
already.
is video 23 we put on YouTube. So man, listen. We tell you guys, keep watching us like you watch TV.
Also, too, if you know anybody that wants to be interviewed, they don't have to come here. Like, we're equipped now to do live streaming with them. So, they'll just have to message us ahead of time and let us know.
Come on.
Even if they're not in our city, have them reach out to us. But until next time, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
You're kicking it with the Christians. You're kicking it with the Christians. One marriage, two hustlers, it shows. We'll travel the globe in search of endless possibility. You're kicking it with the Christians. Together we'll conquer it all. Take the highs with the lows, 'cause there's no losing with this energy. You're kicking it with the Christians.